this. How much is I'm gonna put my phone in this coaster. Even though I had it in the other day and it wasn't the best. Okay, family. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna take some energy. Family, I got my shirt, right? You all to K-Swin, all in the cars, and go purchase you some spiritual shirts. I'm sure it will make you feel enlightened, right? It makes me feel good whenever you wear positive words, positive affirmations, right, on yourself. So go check it out, family. All right, I have a few cases that I want to look into. Let me get in this live myself. So I'm gonna tap into some energy real quick. Prior to me coming up here, I did meditate over the 3 cases. So I will tell you all what did come through while I meditated over the 3 cases. And I apologize for you all hear me talking funny. It's because my mouth is still healing for those of you all who know. So it's just still doing the healing process. Right? Okay, let's go in. So I will tell you all additional information. These cases is really in any order, but one of them is one of the cases that, where am I at? I hate when I can't into my live, family. Like I should be able to. Right, let's see. All right. What is that noise? All right. I don't know. You all tell me if you all hear some kind of noise on y'all on, right? Because it could just be the interference because I have both gadgets on. All right, family. Cases is not a cold case, right? But I'm just going to tap in. Someone wants some information, and I'm just going to tap in, and we're just going to look at and see what comes out. But like I said, every case I did meditate over. So I'm going to go into these cases with my Ancestors deck. I did meditate over all 3 of the cases that I'm getting ready to up now, and we're going to see what comes out. Hi, family. How's the family doing? Yes, I love this shirt. Yes, go. You can all go to this link, family, to go purchase your shirt. The other live I had on my grateful shirt, which I told you all I had so much to be grateful for. I have so much to be grateful for, right? And let me tell you all something else, right? I'm going to probably share that later, but I'm trying to see what's coming through. But I do have some footage. But I had visitors coming through here yesterday. So yesterday, let's say about 1 and 4 a.m., right? Visitors coming through, same as before. And I said, yes, ancestors, go ahead and do it. Get ahead and come through. Because I know our ancestors come through like, they come through powerful. They are phenomenal, right? So that energy is just coming through. That's part of that 3-day, you know, what we all are doing. So it feels good, family. Right, family, let's look into this. The first case I want to look into, a young lady that I'm just going to call Kiki J. Okay, I'm just going to call Kiki J. I just want to go into this and see what comes out, right, regarding this. And it's okay if you all don't know this case, right? I'm just putting out revelation. Let's see what comes out. One thing I'm going to say, because I had some things written down regarding this case, right? I'm going to look into this young lady, Kiki J. One thing that did come out, and I'm going to say for the individuals who is following this case, okay, you can just email me, tell me how this resonates with you or with the victim. I don't really want to, just tell me how it resonates, because this is what I got during meditation. And I don't know anything about this young lady other than what was told to me by the individual. One thing that did come through is ancestors let me know that I have somebody with like an Italian background that's back there. Okay. I'm looking at somebody, some light brown hair. So this is all a person who played a role in this young lady's demise. Um, I'm also looking at somebody who can be anywhere from 5 feet 5 to 5 feet 7 inches tall. And yes, I am looking at this individual, right? So you can email me and let me know how this resonate with whatever that's going on back there. Okay? Because most of the time when ancestors bring out things, or when I can visually see some things, um this is the description of one, right? So we have to match this individual up and see who this person is, right? How this person is connected. And being that I don't know the visual and all the connections that this person is connected to, I'm not going to know that individual. But the people who's close to these individuals, they're right. So I'm just putting it out there, right? Just in case if it resonates with somebody, right? So let's go into this case. Hi family, how's the family doing? So let's add Kiki J. Let's see what the ancestors bring out. So this is going to be the first case I'm going to look into. Kiki J. Let's see. Ancestors clarity into the situation regarding Kiki J. I'm also, although I'm doing cold case family, I'm also teaching some of the family as well. So if some of you all don't understand, that's okay. Just listen to what I'm saying, all right? Because I'm in teaching mode right now as well, all right? But in Kiki case, I'm looking at the talent right in there because that's what the answers throughout, right? So I gotta look at the talent, okay? I gotta look at somebody educating themselves, right? On her regarding some things. I got to look at the power, right? But in her situation, the way the ancestors has thrown out this information is letting me know that I have to look at some things, right? I got to look at the emotional things that's going on in her living conditions, okay? Because that's what the ancestors is telling me. I have somebody in there who wants power over the opposition. I have to look at this person who wants power over the opposition, okay? Um, so that's one other thing. Sometimes these people can be, the way it comes out. Sometimes who could be a significant other. Sometimes these people could be in the type of field, right, that this individual have in. Okay, so we're gonna look into that, see what the ancestors through. Ancestors, what the messages. Jay would like to listen. Child. Yeah. All right. So I'm looking at some things in this case. One thing I'm gonna look at is some interference was going on with her, right? This thing won't stay. Some interference that was going on in her life, right? Someone was causing that interference in her life for whatever reason, right? But I got a lot of secrets, right? And deception behind that person, okay? Who wanted power and recognition, okay, against her. One of the things I'm going to say is a secret that's going on in here, okay? So she may not, sometimes when there's a secret, sometimes they express this to somebody close to them, but they don't put it out there to the public, like to their friends and everybody else, right? May not know, right? Sometimes they just tell a few close when that's it. But Ancestor said it's some secrets. It was some secrets behind Kiki and law enforcement, right? Some emotional things has been going on back there with somebody who wants some power and recognition. So sometimes people will get the law involved, right? Mainly the law involved because of some emotional things that's going on. Some and this is power over the opposition. So sometimes somebody's trying to control you, right? These people could try to manhandle you, try to make you do things that you don't want to do. So this is what's going on in this as far as somebody is trying to have control over her. Okay? There's some secrets back there. Ancestors say here's the promise. So I have that going on. But it's also the end to this battle, right? What I got somebody. So it's an into the battle of these emotional things going on here. Not only that, I got somebody, like I said, they're going through the judicial system for whatever reason in here. So I have to look at that, right? Ancestor says I have to look at this because that's involved in some kind of way, right? It doesn't just because that's involved. Okay, sometimes people will do certain things, prescription drugs, things like that, alcohol, whatever kind of drugs, right? They'll do that to numb whatever that they're going through. Okay, but so far, what I'm seeing in this case is I'm seeing that this young lady Kiki, she's going through something with the opposition, right? This person is somebody that is definitely she has a connection to this person, is emotional, but also at the same time she's trying to get a secret, so she's trying to keep a handle on this situation is what I'm seeing. Another thing is I have to look at the way that she decided to handle a situation, right, with this solar eclipse in here, okay? Because these people put it into a battle however they may see fit, all right? And I got to look at the illegal drugs in the earth element as well, because the way that this message come out with the illegal drugs and the earth element, right? And the talent that's back there, I got to look at this because sometimes family, these things, the combination of how it's coming out, right? This could be a substance of things, right? So, when I say that, I mean, it could be a combination of something that's generated, um, man-made, earthly things, but also I look at something that's illegal. So it's some kind of toxin in there, right? If you all know. So when I say toxin, this could be anything from carbon monoxide, anything like that is how that can come out as well, right? So let's go a little deeper in here. That's just for clarity. I can't see what you all are saying, family, because mine went down. I'll pull it back up in a minute. Yeah. Like the ancestor says, a lot of secrets, right? There's a lot of secrets behind here. And a lot of secrets behind law enforcement, okay? So getting involved in these emotional secret things, right? So we have that going on. Look at the secrets behind this person who wants the power. right? Ancestors said this person is a devil. This person was educating themselves on some things. They educate themselves on how they're going to take control over you, over a situation. So that's what this person is doing. Secrets behind this, okay? Ancestors said positive, right? The positive talent. I have to look at some things. I have to look at these illegal drugs, earth element, right? So the ancestors saying that's positive, that I gotta look at what's going on. Anything from like I said, carbon monoxide to anything else that's out there, some kind of chemical reaction or anything like that. Okay, any kind of substance that's out there, I have to look at. Okay, because that played a part in it. All right, so I have to look at that. Okay, but I have to look at also this devil in here that the ancestors bring out that was successful in taking power over the opposition. Also, this devil, right, played a role in these promises, whether these promises is broken or carried out, but they played a part in this. So they played a part in to the battle. So they had their hands in the pot. They had something to do with into the battle. Okay. So whatever this young lady Kiki has been going through, I have a devil in here who had their hands in a pot. They was a part of these secrets that's going on in there. They was a part of anything that's going on with the judicial system back there. They had things to do with even when it comes to talent that's in there. So whatever she was creating, whatever she was doing, all right. Even with these things that tells me anything with the illegal drug and stuff like that that's coming out with the earthly possessions, okay. And how they was gonna put some things to an end. All right. Let's go a little further in here. Clarity. Yeah. Thank you, Ancestors. Yeah. Ancestors brought it right out. Ancestors brought it right out. Okay, let me see what you all are talking about in here. Um, Ancestors brought it out, right? Um, you see the illegal drugs back here? Look at the ear, right? So that's in the ear, okay? The illegal drugs. So anything that's in the ear, right? So like I said, this could be, sometimes these are chemical things, like, right? So carbon, any other thing that's out there that's in the ear, right? That's what's going on in there. Okay. They want communication, right? About numerous of things. One communications had to do with earthly possessions as well. And also everything that's in the ear is in the earth, right? So again, I have to look at that, right? Played a role in there. And the ancestors did throw out positive, so that's what's going on in there. But it was conflict, right? And it was conflict in the communication, right? Regarding earthly things. So listen, drugs, money, right? Houses, right? Things like that. It's definitely a lot of communication and a lot of conflict in there regarding that. Ancestors threw it out at the top, see the wealth and the broken promises. So it was some things that was going on too, right? That somebody was looking at regarding money. Okay. So I look at that because someone felt like whatever that they should have a portion or their portion of their share in something, right? That is what's coming. So they in there, they doing communication of what they feel is theirs. They're doing that. Another thing that comes out is I have this that comes out, right? I have a molest into the battle. I have to look at that on many levels because something else could be going on back there in the back, which it is. I have somebody educating themselves on what this devil did back here. So somebody knew something. It's some secrets going in here. right? Somebody wanted to get law enforcement involved as well in these secrets because something more was going on back with an individual that they found out. Sometimes look at the communication. Sometimes people go for porn, right? Child porn, all kind of things, right? Pictures, whatever. They can find out information on you, right? And because of that, they could want to get out of a situation with you, a relationship, or cut ties, or tell you that they're going to go to the law enforcement because it looked like this is the first time that they wanted to go to law enforcement behind something that they know. You understand? And I have somebody else there also who know those secrets, right? Regarding this individual. So it's a lot, right, of secrets, the saying that Kiki held on to, all right, that she knew of. One, I have somebody that's into underage things with children. I'm just going to say, right, that somebody wanted to bring to the light, but it looked like somebody else didn't want them to. Another thing, it was conflict regarding her and someone over materialistic things. Another one, it was power that somebody tried to take over regarding her, right? So they wanted to control her ways, right? And it was a lot of emotional control going in here. Okay, so sometimes people just mentally control you, right? Emotionally pull on you. So I have that's going on in here. I did give a description of the person who has come through at the beginning of this reading. So those of you all who's just coming in, you all can go ahead and go to the beginning, right? And hear the description of what the ancestors has put out there. So this is related to this, what's going on to this young lady. Let me go. Just want to see who the ancestors will throw out regarding this demonic energy that's coming through here and the person who wants power over her. Okay, the ancestors to bring it through clearly. But ancestors said they know. So not only do I have the person who has been doing this to her, but law enforcement also know, right? And some other people, whoever she confided in. Yeah. Thank you. Abuse. So I have some abuse going on with her. So somebody was abusive, right? And I got to look at the conflict in here, like the answer says, and the communication with abuse. So somebody was abusing her, and it was abusing her in various ways. Sometimes these people talk to you any kind of way, right? Degrade you any kind of way because it's all in the communication, all in the conflict, right? And sometimes you will be doing certain things, right, to numb the pain, okay? So I have to look at that, but I also got to look at what the ancestors are saying that was in the ear, right, that contributed to some things as well. Here's the death, right? I got this devil behind the death, right? Educating themselves on how and knowing why something would happen. So I have a devil behind this, right? Crazy thing is the death comes behind money in this, right? That's the solar eclipse. So somebody want to get you out of the picture for some things that you know too. So some they don't care about you meeting your demise because for one, they could want some money from something that you created, right? So this talent, so whatever you do in your profession or anything like that. Um, and also some things that you know because it looked like this young lady knew a lot, right? And there's a female back there as well behind these secrets, right? And the power over that position. So I also have that too. So I have somebody playing a role in that. Okay. I have that. So I have something that happened, right, in the death, and I have one who is playing a role in it. these people sometimes contribute to your demise and don't even realize it sometimes, right? Make you emotional, right? Because there's a lot of emotional things coming out behind this female, right? That's what it says. A lot of things, right? This could be an underage female. All right, let's see what's going on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I got too much of that coming out. Too much of that energy that's saying the authorities knew about these emotional things. So I gotta look at this. Look at how this wheel is just a turning, right? So this is not the first time that um I gotta look at Kiki mention of something, right? Whether she kept it a secret from others but told the authorities at some point regarding something that she could have found out or known, right? Because the way it comes out, right? Regarding this female, there's a lot of secrets back here, right? Power over the opposition. So I gotta look at sometimes nothing be done in these cases, right? And you're just going through emotional battles back there, but that's what's going on. Ancestor said, look at the park. So I got to look at the activities because it tells me about activities and recreational activities, right? I got to look at the abuse that's going on in there, right? So I got to look at the activities that's going on in there regarding abuse. And I tell you, family, that I got a lot of abuse going on in here, right? Especially emotional abuse, right? Verbal abuse is going on in here. Um, Look at this. This is a loved one that's supposed to have love for you. Look what they're doing back here, right? And I'm seeing her want to put some into this, right? So something that she knew. So it's much more than this young lady just meeting her demise, right? She knew some things, right? That's led to this, right? Yeah. So there's other things going on back there, right? It's a lot more that's going back here. I have to also look at the confined here, right? So also her being restricted of some things, right? Um, the restriction just tells me that they want to put you in bondage, okay, in here, not only because of what's going on, because I know this is a chemical or that's playing a part that I got to look at, restricting her in many ways, but somebody contributing to this. I also got to look at the restrictions, and there's nothing but trauma, right? I got to look at the restrictions in there because somebody doesn't want to talk, right? To voice what is going on in here. That's what they're doing. Look at this communication, right? Deception going on in here, right? Yeah. So this abuse. So I have that going on in there. So somebody is emotionally taunting her. Somebody is emotionally draining her as well. Somebody is verbally in here abusing her. She knew something regarding somebody, regarding some secrets that she had, right? And because it is, this person didn't, they didn't care, right? If she met her eyes in here, right? Or because of things she knew about this devil in here. So this is what's going on in here, right? Some other things in the background. So this is this case, Kiki J, right? We're gonna leave it at that. Whoever's following this case, you can get back to me and let me know. Also gave a description, like I said in the beginning of this live, right? And we're praying, right? And I'm praying regarding this. But I have a lot of things that tells me that somebody had the law involved in some things. Wanted to go to the law regarding some other things, and somebody trying to silence them in here, right? From going to the law, okay? Somebody was 100% positive and playing a role in this young lady demise, right? So sometimes these people, they know something. Sometimes they set it up to happen like that, right? Sometimes they know that you succumb to something, but they just wait it out and react later because they actually want you to meet your demise because they're trying to stop you in many ways, right? So that's what I got in there, right? So we're gonna leave that there, right? Um, Chrissy said, we can't be nasty to people or we might contribute to the demise of even knowing yes, yes, and that is so true. That is so true. I got a female that's back there. That's the thing. I have a female that's back there. Is this female? Is this female? Um, the young lady who was being messed around with, right? Let me see. Ancestors clarity. Is that who is that female back there? Is that an underage female back there? I want to see if this is two separate females back there, family. The underage female back there, ancestors. Hmm. I gotta look at some things, and because for one, right? Yeah, I will have to look at an underage female. The way the ancestors has flipped some things in here. Okay, so I gotta look at the entertainment here. That's not the best, right? With a minor, with a minor. Yeah, somebody was entertaining themselves in a way that wasn't the best with a minor. So yes, we have an underage female back here who she knew that someone was messing with, and this someone is the person also who she has a relationship with. Okay, um, they need help. The way the ancestors put this out, right? So they entertain themselves in various ways, right? Um, with minor. Okay, I got a lot of communication that's going on in there with that in the media. So something that they could have seen, photos. Hmm. A lot of lust coming out in there. Hmm. Ancestors say, yes, nation. Look at that child in there. It's a roommate. She knew some things about this individual, right? The things that this roommate was doing for entertainment purposes, right? Things that wasn't so good. This right here is a minor. The way ancestors set out, right? It's a minor. Hmm. All right, so we're gonna leave that there. That's a minor. Yeah. So she knew some things. Ancestors said yes, confirmation with a minor, right? We doing some things. So this young lady Kiki knew some things also to put. So it's verbal arguments going on in there because now I done found something, photos, pictures, pornography, whatever, right? I done found some evidence. There's a discussion, it's conflict in there of what I found, right? Now other things is taking place in there. You understand? Because somebody doesn't care. They what's going on in there, right? And they want you to meet your demise as well. Because down the soul, they want you to meet your demise because they want to silence you. They want to put you on bondage, right? Because of, right? All right, so we're going to leave that case there, right? Because there's other things that's going on that the ancestors has brought forth. So somebody got some secrets, right? Regarding them. Mm-hmm. All right. And the crazy thing is, law enforcement know. And sometimes law enforcement, they know and have evidence. Somebody could have called law enforcement and told them, but probably nothing was done. But this person also didn't want to go to jail, so they contribute to it, right? If they get the head person out of the that have the evidence, then no case, right? Yeah. All right, so that's what's going on in that case. The next case, right? There's some things that's going on in this case, family. I'm gonna leave it there. All right. The next case, I'm gonna put in the chat. He had asked me about this. Okay. So this right here is a cold case. Young lady named Brenda Gale Rochelle. All right. So this is gonna be my second read. I did tap into that energy prior, family, and I picked up something very disturbing. Okay. And I'm gonna let the ancestors let it play out, right? Whatever's going on. But one the ancestors did bring to me, and what I can hear, right, is an axe that this person has. Brenda Gale Rochelle is a young lady who somewhere at some time the family went out and came back and she wasn't in the home, right? And she was like 20 years old. And when they reported her missing or whatever, and 11 days later they found her body in a lake or something, right? In some water, but she had been like tied up, hog tied, and weighted down. Thing. I tapped into this case, right, to see what the answers bring through. The one thing here is an accent. This is a West Indian accent. I don't know if her family American or West Indian or what. Okay, I don't have much information. This is what I know of, what I'm speaking of. I can hear the accent, right? It's a West Indian accent. Okay. One other thing is that I got that was disturbing. This person is in uniform, family. And what I was trying to see was this person, because this person is in law enforcement. They are wearing a uniform, right? Law enforcement uniform, right? Another thing, this person is wearing glasses, right? So this person is connected to what happened to this young lady. Okay, let's look and see what the ancestors bring through. I can't see what you are talking about. So this is on Brenda Gale Rochelle. Oh, ancestors clarity into the situation regarding Brenda Gale Rochelle. Child, how that wheel just a turning, right? And in this young lady's case, Brenda Gale, right? That wheel is at a turning. I gotta look at some things, right? Sometimes we'll be under the influence. Brenda Gale Rochelle. Um, So here I have somebody broken and destroyed. This is a sexual partner in here. That's what I gotta look at, talking to. I gotta also how that wheel is turning for illegal drugs, because sometimes you will be distraught over some things, right? You may call somebody to come over. It could be your significant other. And everybody doesn't have to know that, right? Because ancestors bring out the things that we don't see with the naked eye, or people try to hide and deceive from us. This is the thing, the way this wheel is turning. Sometimes you want in on something. If somebody said, oh, I'm gonna come over and bring booze or whatever, right? But then the wheel, when they get there with it, things take a turn. So we're gonna wait in that wheel, right? I'm seeing somebody in here, they upset about some things, they distraught about some things, and they're in here with a sexual partner. They're doing the communication in here, right? And one other thing, ancestor was just telling me some energy all in here, and it kind of make me feel like somebody just choke you, right? Like you in a heated discussion with somebody and they just grab you by your neck. That's what it puts me in the mind frame of, right? Hmm. Yeah. Let me tell you something, family. You see this? Ancestors don't lie. See this unification in here? You see that sacrifice in here? Right? So, she knew this person. I got to look at this person, right? Ancestor said, trickster back here. Trickery, lies, and manipulation, right? I tell you, family, 9 times out of 10, the trickster be someone you know, right? They be right in your family face, acting like they don't know what's going on. They be the ones that's involved, okay? Trickery, lies, and manipulation going on there, okay? And someone is talking to this individual. You see the stop? No, right? To this person, right? Somebody who want power. So this is her actually saying to stop the no. Somebody's doing something in here. One thing the ancestors did alerted me is that I felt like somebody just, you know, how if you in a heated argument or discussion and somebody just grab you up, right? So that's one thing that I did pick up. You see the tower? Ancestors saying, yeah, something happened in that tower. 9 times out of family, I tell you that the tower is a rude awakening, a surprise attack, right? It could be a heart attack or stroke, right? The tower doesn't always have to be something bad, but when you got certain circumstances surrounding it, it can be, okay? And with this around it is letting me know that something happened there in that tower, in the home, in somebody's work life. Something's going on in that tower. Some harmful things, right? Here's some promiscuous ways going on in here, right? A sex partner, many sexual partners. Here's the self-harm. The only self-harm that I got in this suicide is talking to somebody who is actually in here doing some trickery, okay? So, it's some self-harm in talking to this individual. So she talked to somebody, but she doesn't realize, okay? So that was in here. So Brenda talked to this person, okay? But the thing is, she didn't know that it was harmful things that was going to play out in her towards individual, right? Some harmful things behind this sexual partner, right? Promiscuous person is some things. So, neither know that this person wanted to sacrifice her, right? So I have that going on. A lot of self-harm in here. I have the know to stop. Somebody trying to get power over the opposition. So over in this tower. Okay. So somebody is overpowering her in this tower. Let's see. Yeah. Hmm. Ooh. Yeah. You see this? Government official. Not only, look, that's what she reunited with, right? This person was in uniform. This person was in uniform. This person have a West Indian accent. This person is wearing some glasses, right? This person's in uniform. Another thing is, that's all the communication going on here, the conflict, right? So this person, I gotta look at this person, right? This is the thing. You see the soul, and you see the trickster, right? Because not only do I have to look at this person manipulated her, all right? So they in here, she's trying to have strength in here, but also somebody's back here, they sobbing about something, right? And then she's doing the communication with this individual. So she's talking to this individual. This individual is in their feelings about things, and she's talking to them, okay? But she didn't realize that her doing this communication was going to lead to her demise. That's why this wheel is just instead of turning there, right? So they tricking her, right? So do you ever feel remorseful for someone because they come to you with a baggage, but they're really doing that so they can get in this predicament to get you where they want you at? That's what's going on in here. You see this? Right? This is someone that is known to her some kind of way. So she knew this person, right? She knew this person in there. So, the person who actually did this to her, she knew. Hmm. Let me go a little deeper into this clarity. Very welcome. Yeah, she knew this person. Look at this illness and this earthly thing. Sometimes they give you stuff, right? Come with things. They come bearing gifts, right? Yeah, and then harm you, right? Because I'm getting a lot of this behind this harmful things in this, right? But this person also got it. They not wrapped too tight in here. Ancestors, look at this prosperity in here, right? Yeah, they was very successful in this, okay? And this person wanted more, right? Uh-huh. Hmm. A lot of emotional things going back here. A lot of secrets going on back here. And government officials and unification, right? But not only that, you son, I want you to look at this. You see the son? You see the soul of this son, right? See, he's a trickster. Son is a, here he go. Here's the gifts, the giving and receiving. See, here's the thank you in, right? Come bringing something. They doing communication here, right? So exactly how the ancestors said. I have somebody in there, they doing communication, and you know how you kind of feel sad because they're going through something, right? But they tricking her, right? They want her where they want her at, and then things happen, right? You see the child, so the son that's in here, the child, because see the father in here that they know. You see what's going on in here? So she knew of this son because they know the father as well. See what's going on? They connected. They connected. So I got a father mix who know that their son did something but didn't come forth with information. That's why I got all this prosperity in this tower in here. See, I got a father who knows some things but didn't come forth either about their child, right? And what a child has done in here. You see this roommate in here that's doing the communication about this conflict? The communication about the sacrifice. So it's some secrets back here that I got government approved. So this father in here, this son, the secrets that they know, right? It's kind of like you know your child did something. You know that's your son that did it. But you won't say that. You'll take it with you to your grave, right? You don't want to tell that you knew that your son was responsible of what happened to this young lady. That's what's going on in here. All right, let's look at this wheel. Because the ancestors threw out the wheel, right? The wheel, instead of turning in, I have drugs in the mix of it, right? See what the ancestors say about this wheel. Fortune. Clarity, ancestors. I gave a description of individual. They knew how they was going to carry some things and do some things, right? Got a talent in there. Sometimes these people, they karma for some things, right? Something you could have said, you could have broke up somebody, right? Could have told their parent why you broke up with them. And guess what? They want to make you pay for this, right? That wheel is instead of turning. All right, let's look into this illegal drugs. Because wanted her to feel sympathy for them for something, right? Yeah, they were successful in here, right? Of doing some things. Come over, because this male that's in here, right? Who's doing this trickery came over with something, right? That's what they came over here with. So they sometimes they come over with a blunt, with a drink, right? Whatever. And I just want to talk to you, right? Or come and talk to me. I got something for you, right? And then everything go left because that's what's going on. Everything just went left. So that's what I have on Brenda Gale Rochelle. Brenda knew this person, and everybody didn't have to know this person, and everybody didn't have to know that Brenda knew this person. Brenda knew this person, right? So out back here, right? Something more was going on back here, right? This person is not stable. Ancestor says. I have a father in here that know exactly what they did. Right? Not only that, the family knows the father. Not only the father know the situation that happened, but the family knows the father. You understand? Right? And yes, I have to look at the talent because this person is in they in something that enforces the law. Okay? Because I did see the uniform on this individual. Right? So whether you are in corrections, whether you are in security, whether you are a police officer, you in there in that uniform because I seen the individual. So that's what's going on in there. So they in there, serve the government. All right, that's what I have in this case, right? This is on Brenda Gale. Whoever's following this case, right? Feel free. You can email me regarding anything regarding this case. If anything of a description of this person rings a bell, you can let me know that as well. Okay. But she knew this person. This person knew her. Okay. This person knew her. Trigger. Be right in your family face, acting like, I don't know. Oh, I wasn't over there. I didn't see her. Oh no, we wasn't together. But all the while, right? Telling lies. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Father, somebody in a high position too. So of course you wouldn't tell on your son. You wouldn't tell on your child because you somebody in position too. Father is somebody in high position. So, you know, you tell on your child, it looks bad on you. That's how this father looks at it. All right, let's see who's the next. So that was Brenda Gale Rochelle. My last reading, okay, is on this individual. Okay. I meditated over this young Rio Boyd, okay, who went missing. I don't know, went missing Spanway, something they were saying. I don't really know. You all can put in the details. But she went missing, right? I did meditate over this. Some of the energy that came through lets me know that this is the thing with this young lady. Every time I try to tap in to see what is going on in this case, right? Ancestors keep telling me that this person have hazel eyes, right? This person who was involved. But the crazy thing is, right? Because I just kept trying to see. This person may have an Asian descent, right? Because I just keep picking up like this Asian descent, but they got hazel eyes. I don't know because but this is what I picked up. Another thing that I picked up is someone that also is like 5'6", right? 5'6" inches tall. That comes through. This person handles food. This person handles food. So this person is in the food service, right? They into food service. So they handle food because the ancestor keeps showing that they handle food. Okay. So that's what I got from there. Okay. Now let's look at Rio Boy. Let's see what the ancestors bring out. So the person who is involved, they into some kind of food service job. All right, let's see what's going on. They handle food. I don't know. Trying to see, could this have been some kind of vendor over where she was? All right, let's see. Yes, ancestors clarity into real void. So ancestors said, pay attention to this devil. This devil in the family tree. It's a male. All right, let's see what's going on in here. I wonder, do she got somebody who is of Asian descent, look Asian, in her family tree? Somebody who stands out, hazel eyes. Works in food, right? Doing something with food. Connected in here to a family. All right, let's a little see messages that Rio boy like us to know. Look at this earth element, right? I was gonna look into that food because I got design here, right? And I know that this individual worked with food, right? Look at this energy. The thing is connected to somebody in the family, right? Connected to somebody in her family tree. Ancestor says, right? There was some conflict between her and this individual, right? And this is what this individual did in here, right? It's conflict. Not only that, look at this. Nothing good. Nothing good is coming out in here. Somebody did some things, right? Unthinkable, unbearable things for they, right? Did some other things in here to her. I gotta look at this. All right, let's go a little deeper in here. So I have a male in here who's connected to the family, okay? Who did some things in here to this young lady. Right? Clarity. Yeah, thank you, ancestors. I got one behind this energy. I tell you, family, loved ones tells us a family and or friends, right? Look at the sun in that family tree. So it's a loved one connected in me. Look at this. You know, family, what this is, all right, let's go into this. Targeted, right? She is the angel. Look at this. what this devil done did, right? So they biased, they racist too. Look like this person, you see this person's soul? See, they're serpent. It looks like this person had been in trouble before for some things with law enforcement, right? That involves, it could entail some things, money, drugs, right? Things like that. Okay? So they was in trouble before for law enforcement. But not only that, they connected too in here. Look at the celebration. So she is back here celebrating something, and something happened, right? So you celebrating something. Not only that, they having communication, some conflict. So and it's also something that they felt like a loved one of hers owed them as well, right? So it's a lot of energy, crazy energy coming on back here. But it looked like that this young lady was celebrating something, an accomplishment, right? And then something happened in the mix of that. But it's also somebody that she knows that's connected to the family who's involved. The thing is, my racist card comes upside down, right? My racist card comes upside down. I have to look at this person, right? Because not in the form that you racist because you of a different nationality or anything like that, right? Ethnic background, anything. Racist in the sense of this, right? Racist in the sense of, right? Racist in a sense that says that sometimes people feel like if you don't want it to them even, right, you think that you're better than them, and if they want from you, right, and you feel like you're better, sometimes these people target you, right? They target you just because they can't have you and they want you and know that you're not going to give them the chance a day, right? Yeah. All right, let's go a little deeper in here. There's some things going on in here. Some heavy energy coming out in her spread. Yeah. Some rebellious things going on in here. The ancestor says, and in the family, right? Some rebellions going on here. Um, yeah, that's true, right? Regarding these perpetrators. Um, so they in here, they indulging in something, right? Um, yeah. This young lady, she got like a glow around her, like a glow, right? You ever see those people that they just got a glow around their aura? Sometimes people, what they do, what they can't get from you, or what you won't allow them to have, right? They want to take it from you. That's what I'm picking up. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. So some other things happen in here. Is it tense? I'm seeing her need medical care and treatment, prevention of some things, right? The agent, So somebody in here, look at the agent, right? The third party. Somebody in there that's doing a celebration too, right? So they celebrating with her too. Person is in there, right? That did this. So they among whether family or anybody know that or not, they're there. The agent is there. So the third party is there celebrating, right? Then they had conflict. Look what they had conflict over, right? They ain't here, they doing communication, they having conflict, right? They want some kind of recognition, reward, achievement, right? It's over some money. So something happened regarding some money, right? See, this person that's doing this rebellious things is known, right? They're in there. They're in there connected. And I got to look at how they connected in here to the loved one. So they connected to a loved one of this young lady, Rio. Okay? They connected. There's some more things that's going on there in the background, right? There's some aggressive things that's going on back there, right? You see this in this tower? Right? There's a serpent in this tower amongst her. Look at her. You see the shopping? Going to get something to someone? Look. She is the angel, right? They want to go, look. Mm-hmm. Right? So they was going to be in there doing some activities, but here they go. Committed a racist act in here on her. Look at this. Look at the happiness that comes through, right? After they went and got her and accomplished some things. Look, they happy. You know why? Because they achieved something in here. Look at that. Right? So that male achieved something in here. Family. Right? Yeah. That's going on in here. All right. That's what I got, family. Right? Definitely in here known to the family. Clarity, ancestors. Yeah. They doing some hidden things in here. Right? And it doesn't mean that and all these cases is allegedly. It doesn't mean that Rio is deserving of what has happened, but it was some hidden things that went on, right? Some secrets. Sometimes you do things and meet up or go out with people, right? And then something take a turn for the worse, right? See this agent. Yeah, yeah. You see this path? See this agent was along her path, right? Doing the celebration in here. So it's something that they was doing, but the person was right there lingering, right? Right there in the background. So it's kind of like, just say I went out and oh, I'm out. And I bump into one of my family, I don't know this, right? Bump into one of my family exes while I'm out. Oh, we get together, right? But in the midst of us getting together, something go wrong, right? Something terribly go wrong, right? Yeah. All right. So we're gonna leave that case there. The thing is, I got this in loved one back here. Okay. So it's not a stranger. It's not a stranger in here. It's not a stranger. All right. All right. Let's see. A father who loves his daughter will never talk about the loss of his daughter the way very suspicious to say the least. I don't know what did they say. Loved one connected sounds fishy. He's ready to move on quickly. Yeah. They connected. right? It's connect. Sometimes they even know, right? They even know the person. Hmm. And the picture of her, she glows and very happy. Girl, very pretty. That way back. Let me see with the cupcake. So this is what's going on, family, right? Everything is allegedly regarding these reads. But whoever's following the case, these cases, you all could get in contact with me regarding the identities that came through, right? If somebody's following up on these cases and want to know for whatever reason, right? I did put the identity out there, came through. Unfortunately, family, you can never be too careful because people that we think have our best interests comes, amongst us every day, and sometimes, unfortunately, they don't have interest, right? Fortunately, they don't have our best interest. So that's what is going on in a lot of these cases, right? So that's the three cases, family, that I wanted to bring to you all today. It's some things that's going back here. We're going to pray for the individual's family, right? That they receive closure. And for those who are still missing, that they find them missing. Because that's another thing, right? Not being able to, you know, have that closure, right? Knowing that you never record your loved one and they're just out there, right? So we're just praying that they find them missing, right? Yeah. Um, I'm just reading some of the comments, family. Brother was on the shrine just want to love that man. I wonder if this person work with the family. They're closely connected in here. Yeah. And the ancestors keep telling me that this person is into food service, right? Like they deal with food. Everything is food. Them handling food. Everything is just food in there. Hmm. I'm wondering with that type of energy, are they a vendor or something or in catering, right? Hmm. She was believed to be walking to a friend's house in Spanway but never arrived. Later that night, a cell phone was found on the side of the road near Field Road and Mountain Highway. Thank you for that, all in the cards. Yeah, yeah. Meeting up with a friend to celebrate something. I'm seeing that person along her path, right? That comes out, but the crazy thing is the person is connected to, to the family, right? Person is connected in there. Person is not a stranger. Hmm. So, that complete my readings. Or yes, ordering cards or got his own restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, or delivery person of food, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, Janet. Yes, definitely trusted. Um. Mm-hmm. All right, family. So that is it for the readings. I'm gonna get off of here. Right, family. I wanna have me a cheesecake. Right, I wanna have me a piece of cheesecake. I love cheesecake, and we celebrated his birthday, and we had cheesecake. Right, he loved that, and I'm like, I'm gonna have me a piece of cheesecake because I've been doing so good, family. So I'm like, I'm gonna have me a piece of cheesecake. Right. My husband like, yeah, I just had a piece. I went down here earlier. He's like, yeah, I just had a piece. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have me a piece too. So I'm gonna get my cheesecake, and then I gotta get some spiritual work done, right, family? So, yeah, we sending prayers to the families, right? It's a lot going on, family. Make make sure that you stay prayed up over your family and your loved ones before out this door, because tomorrow's not promised to anyone, and we have the demons out there just lurking, right? Can't be trusted. Can't be too trusted, because we see it all the time, right? And sometimes the ancestors give us warnings and revelation, and some of us ignore it, right? And we see the signs right in front of our eyes. So please, family, follow your intuition, right? Please follow your intuition, okay? Because we have demons walking amongst us out there. All right, so I'm going to say I love you all, to all my spiritual family that's up here. And thank you all, family, who's up here supporting me, watching the live, right? Commenting, again, sharing, however. But thank you all, family. I love you all tremendously. And I will see some of you all this week on Patreon. All right, family. And don't forget, this is day 3 for us, right? We taking our power back, family. So we executing things, right? We executing addiction situations, even some people, right? And I hate to have to say that, right? But some people need to have an eye for an eye for some of the things that they are out here in this world. You understand? So leave it at that, family. I'm going to say I love you all, family. I want you all to have a prosperous afternoon.